Testing. Testing. Hello? Testing? Testing. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello, hello? But you just thinking about a Daisy girl. Hello, hello? Delicious. Incredible. Hi, hi. Oh god, it's loud. Hello there. How's the noise balancing? You actually weren't supposed to hear me there. I don't know. Hello? Do you hear me now? Give me some seconds. I think everything should be fine. Is the music too loud? Am I too loud? Okay, I think I'll put the music down a little bit. Like PvZ? Like the original game or any of the third-person shooters? I played some of the PvZ games. I think I played Garden Warfare the most. Garden Warfare was actually like a really amazing game. Bear with me. Making sure all stuff sounds right. But then we'll get to the drawing here in one moment. So, if you have any suggestions, leave them. I might be working on some pieces that I've already started, as well as some other things. But yeah, I'm just out here having fun drawing. I I think that's as good as I get it. Uh, Let me know if I'm being too quiet. I'm not sure how it is on your end. It's kind of difficult to tell just because I got sensitive ears, so a lot of my stuff is on my computer is like turned down, and then I like try it on my phone, and I feel like I'm still too quiet. So just let me know if I'm sounding too quiet or anything, but I'd appreciate it. But yeah, how are you to whoever's out here watching Villain TV? Yeah, I got a couple of people here today. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Yes, but I bought a new mic, so hopefully I sound a lot better. Oh my god, I paid like same day shipping for this damn thing. I was like, I want it. I want to stream more. I want to draw more. I apologize. I haven't posted anything on Twitter, or I swear I'll have like a new chapter out. I'm shooting. This might be a week without a chapter, but unfortunately I've procrastinated. My homeboy had like 3 days off, and I was like, got it. I just want to play Halo. I don't want to draw. I just want to play Halo. So we played Halo on and off stream. You could always watch those, but yeah, I love Halo. I just wanted to do that. Wow. All right, thank you so much for bearing with me. We'll draw here really soon. Um, just give me 1 second. I'm also mid shoe. I mean, I'll get that. Not a fan of chayote, but it'd be like that. All right. Well, they stand to increase the volume a little bit, but this is definitely clearer. I could try to have the microphone closer to me, though I don't want to. Oops, I think I accidentally muted it. But I don't want to eat the mic by accident. Oh. Just like my little avatar shows with birds on my shoulder, like he usually is during these times. I love him. Turn your mic gain up. Very quiet. Thank you, Chris. It's just get it all the way. Fuck it. If you die, you die. I don't. All right. Let's start with an easy one. Let's just start with something very simple. Let's just start with a drawing that I've already. There's so many drawings that I don't even post. I have the terrible thing of starting a drawing and then never touching it ever again for years. Okay. Audio good. All right, all right. If it's too quiet, let me know. Jamie, you good? You good? Ow! Don't bite me. We're drawing right now. It should be. Yeah. So let's just start with this. He's stuck. He's stuck on my shoulder. And look, do you want to be freed or not? Do you want... Okay, then bite me. Whatever. Yeah. What kind of bird would you want? I love birds. I want one. Cassowary? You don't want it. I love... As a person, a cassowary is like my favorite animal, but you don't want one. Trust me. They're like actually the closest things you have to dinosaurs. Okay, broski, you're stuck on my shoulder. I could get you gone. Look, help. Stop freaking out. Stop. Okay, stop. No, stop. I can help you. Don't fly out. Okay. Oh. All right. He's gone. You know, I'm gonna remove him from the Avi. Since he's gone now. I'll put him back up when he's here. Alright, Christ, finally. Yeah, I love Aqua. Aqua's one of my favorites. Your favorite Floyd drawer alive, thank you. Um, Rom. Enjoy that SMR. Alright, yeah, I love Aqua. A lot of the, relationship stuff was inspired by the Konosuba relationship of Aqua and Cosma. I really like it. I really like this one artist that draws like Aqua and Cosma together, and I love it. I'm gonna use this pixel brush. Before I even started the stream, I was already working on some drawings. So we got a doodle stream. Some guys that I drew, just like before the stream for Vampire the Masquerade tabletop RPG thing. Here's like my actual player character. So like NPCs. Yeah, but get back to that. Yeah, I love Aqua. If you don't, you're incorrect. I'm just the messenger. So a lot of times I try out different brushes and I feel incredibly unhappy. I think, and then I find a brush that I like, and then I forget what the name of the brush is because of a whole bunch in here under different tabs and under different names, and I'm just like, damn.
I swear I'll have like a new chapter out.
Oh Christ. Just had my own voice feed back to me and it scared me. Yeah, I'm trying to work on the next chapter. I didn't know you played BTM. I didn't know either. This is my first time. I love tabletop RPGs. I even made if you go on my what's it called? I've made guides for playing Cyberpunk Red, which is horrible. I'll let you know if I go like silent in this stream, it's cause I'm I'm eating. Alright. Yeah, but also, in the chat, say hi to Chris. Chris? Chris. He's a cool guy. Always love drawing with and different. Oh, guess who's back? I always love drawing with in different outfits. She is extremely cute. I think someone was saying earlier in the chat, how would Yanni Neko fare in the dungeon crawler world? Uh, I think she would die. Oh, I'm not sure if cigarettes exist in. Oh, there's gotta be. I mean, people in the medieval ages probably had smoking tobacco, but it's not as convenient as a cigarette. I'm sure she will be fine. I was saying earlier, Aqua really is the best. Like, they are just the Goldilocks zone of, like, the three in that show. Cigarettes did exist in medieval times. Oh, well, thank you. Ye old Siggy. Last time I drew on stream, we didn't get around to coloring. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know how to shade or like do like high rendering, but we could at least talk about some color theory, and at least with flat and shell shading. The bird is on my wrist and being incredibly annoying. So we could just do a simple flat color piece of this. We don't have to worry about too much line art. My art is very sketchy and loose. You could always just fix it. Just kind of getting the building blocks there. Nice ripping off arm hair. What are you doing, guy? I see you. Wisses dies. I do feel like I am robbing you guys because I didn't start this drawing off from zero to kind of talk about construction. But we talked a lot about construction last time. So with the pleats of the skirts. Over here, where this sort of tip reaches. And you start to form that sort of... Ow! Stop! That hurts! What do you want from me? Do you want a piece of my corn? In the fantasy world, you can put crops where you want. You can draw Whis in Doomguy's armor with a big fur cape. Oh yes, Fridge Duck. I will respond to the VGen commissions and inquiries tomorrow. It's just taking me a minute. It's been a week. I apologize. Also, good news of you. My car isn't dead. It's not the transmission. I'm so happy. Still have to get it fixed. Really like Aqua has like... Aqua's a very bottom heavy character. We talked about silhouettes last time, but if you were to draw and like put Aqua, she is very much a pear. Which I love. I love pear-shaped characters. I think it's a very dynamic and fun shape. but especially Aqua. I love this very short skirt. Did I draw these? Oh, I did. Because I'm evil. You could draw the little right here. The little thigh happens. People love. And you draw a concave line because it's a 3D. Oh crap, what did I do? Jamie, what did you do? Jamie, do you want to sing for the people? I'm not sure if you'll come through, actually. I gotta pull up a photo on stream later to see, to show you what he's like. What he's doing right now. Right now, we're just drawing. What I also really like about Konosuba is the color-coded characters. Every single character is like a different main color, like red, blue, green, yellow. I love that. And like Bocchi the Rock did that too. Maybe I made Whis the size a little bit too big right now. Yeah, it's whatever. It's self-indulgent. Hounds would like that. No, I noticed it. Now I have to correct it. Because I'm stupid. Draw Whist's tail. Imagine her tail's a little frayed. Yeah, we'll talk about color here when we get to it. In the sort of the grand scheme of color, I really like to, and I'll probably change up the colors later. But like with an ounce, you'll see a lot of greens and browns, a very earth color, because I wanted to make them more just baroque, like impoverished colors. Does Aqua wear here? So odd. Why is this Sanai? I should probably draw some Tohos, maybe some Umas. Maybe we could have her like, or being mad, like exclaiming something. Yeah, it's a good little cute mouth. But yeah, instructions for silhouetting your kind of guidelines. Honestly, it's always best to have a thumbnail you're drawing before you do it. Honestly, I have a bad habit of not thumbnailing. I should thumbnail more. That arm should be bigger. I don't know why I do that. We'll talk about. Also, learn that Aqua's little hair beads are supposed to be like H2O, like the molecule. That's cute. See, I can never do something like that. I'm not actually smart. I'm a fraud. Regular Toho characters are referred to as Tohos, especially when the Spanish means say Tojas. Tojas. Tojos. Tojus. Yeah. Yeah, you like the music, listen, go, just search it out. It's over there on the top of the screen. And it should be also in my description. About somebody and his Bandcamp and YouTube. It's great. Always good to flip your canvas, see how it's going. It looks alright. Zoom out. Yeah, it looks fine. I could probably play with the line weight a little bit more here. Alright, sorry about that. I'm munching up a little bit. This whole thing is like all chayotes. But yeah, as we see here, I like to put some like thick line art on the sort of outline on it. Talk about line weight last time we were here. And then we can go into colors. So a lot of people either use the triangle or the square. I like the square. What the hell? I inverted my drawing. Yeah. CSP is really great because you could like just save colors and make a color set. I'm evil. I eyeball everything because I fly by the seat of my pants, and God will punish me and throw me down like Odysseus. Yeah. So we could just steal colors for now and then work on with them later. Let's go back to the color wheel. So what we could do at the very moment is look at the reference here, figure out what needs actual color, mainly the skirt and this sort of midsection of it. We could just do the bright blue, and then we can like adjust the actual color later. Blue is a problematic color. I'm not sure why I started talking about color theory with the color blue. So not only is blue a very weird color to like start shading, especially in with shadows. Do you need me to move the blanket, Jamie? Or I'm sorry. But you also have the problem of displays. With computers and phones, the shade of blue that you see on your computer is not the same shade of blue that I see on my computer. And it's weird. Imagine it's the blue light with the actual technology that works with like programs and phones. On the hardware. Curious to see what this blue looks like up on the stream. We'll see later. But for the most part, it looks like Aqua has like a very navy color scheme. Nice. Navy and like actual kind of true blue, like an ultramarine blue, with some gold and yellow. Yeah, Aqua's character design is like actually fantastic. As well as like most of the Konosuba characters. And there's something to be said about that. I haven't forgot about like the actual like other thing of her skirt. Bye bye. But yeah, we'll work into this. Oh crap! I'm an idiot. I'm an actual idiot. I shouldn't be drawing the or coloring the There's some scuffs in the liner, but that's fine. It's just a sketch in the stream. Like real professional that we're doing here today. The real goal of art is just to have fun. I'm having fun. Aren't you? Yeah, no, that blue looks accurate. I just saw it pop on the stream. Oh, thank God. You don't understand the amount. I want to do more Space Marine fan art, but the problem is that I'm a Crimson Fist player and a Crimson Fist fan, and painting blue on like the screen sucks so bad. I had like some artwork that looked purple when I uploaded it, and I wanted to die. Huh. It's like we ball. A teal. And then for shading, let's talk about this. So we'll go here real quick and we'll talk about colors real quick. So let's color pick this. Boom, we're there. What you want to do is maybe slide it a little bit. Maybe choose a better hue and then take it over there to there. And put it in the corner where the light catches. You can do this with anything. This is kind of the core principle of shading and with hues and shades. You see the fucking colors being out of the line work, but like I said before, this is just it's not an exact science, and color blue is really weird. I really should have chosen a different color, but with blue you just kind of have to throw it on there and see what it looks like sometimes. There's probably a better teacher. I tell everybody who goes in my DMs and like, hey, villain, how do I draw? I'm like, I really don't know how to tell you. I could sit here and talk about how much I love art and how fun it is, but at some point, something you do just becomes so second nature, you don't really know how to explain it to someone anymore. It's just like, I just kind of do it. I think if you talk to any artist, most artists online, they're just gonna tell you the exact same thing. Just like, yeah, I don't know. I have a great friend who can tell you anything about art and he'll just yap your head off. But you need a friend like that. Ounce is a lucky man. Maybe I should throw some sadness in his life. He's had it too good for too long. The next chapter will just be angst, because I'm evil. I'm evil. My name is literally villain. What am I doing? My way to Widway, Fairway? Like, come on. There's yeah, there. It's like, as you can see here, there's almost like a transparent layer. Exact skin color here in a second. It's kind of more of like a purple, so. Keep that skin color for now. Constant suffering. What is this? Ray Zero? Super excited about the in-law art. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, Alex is gonna have to. Alex is gonna have to catch up with his in-laws. Not sure how that's gonna go. We'll see about that. I'm gonna choose a lighter skin color. I don't think I like this, so we're gonna go more here to the left and pull it up, and then to the left, closer to the red. There we are. See, this has more fair skin, and then we'll still go here to the shade. Um, I assure you, this is important. I assure you, Wiss's armpit is important to the lesson here. So then, let's go back. Go there, a little bit left on the wheel, and go a little bit down this way. I have like a rose color. You can see over here. I'm not sure if you see my mouse. Over here on the bottom, you can see the color. Or right here next to the wheel. Click that. Yeah. See, it's a nice color. And if you want to be super about like shading, right here, just a little dot in the elbow where the light catches. Like that. Or even like right here. What's that? That's between you and me. Oh, that got weird. I apologize. Yeah, so was in Villain's art stream. It got weirdly sexual. Right here at the neck, you'll choose like the darker tone of the skin, because like shadows being cast. Whisker. I think the next thing I'm gonna draw is Yanni Neko, or at least one of the cats from that. I haven't caught up with actually the latest episode. I should really do that. I'm very bad. I'm just like, I think a lot of the times there'll be a thing that I'm excited for, and then I'll spend so much time waiting about it, and then when the thing comes out, I'm like, oh, I'll get to it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it, boss. What are the colors of this? I thought that water molecules were like red and white. Just use colors that are already pre-existing on the palette. You start making everything a different color, it's too much. You kind of just want to use as much of the pre-existing palette you've already got going. For hair, you can either put it as a layer above the skin or below. Depends on like the current complexity of the drawing. I love face scars. I have one, and it makes me feel so cool. I have a face scar. It doesn't make me feel cool. My face scar is a line right. Let me illustrate it. I'm gonna do the self-portrait real quick. My face scar is this line at the, actually I have hair that covers it, and typically I'll wear a hat. I tripped as a kid over a basketball in gym class, and I hit my head like square on a door, and then the bottom of the door is just this metal lining, and like split my head open. So I have this scar right in the top of my forehead. It's less noticeable now, but it was like years and years I had it. And I don't think about it anymore. It was just like it's constantly in my mind. Say a bear got ya. That's what I say. Yeah, I was little. The kids would call me Harry Potter. I was not a fan of Harry Potter. It's not for me. Go back to Whis. But yeah, so for the hair layer, Whis has like brown. So the black to browning hair now. Color corrected here in a second. The idea was that Whis was supposed to be kind of like a rusting cat. She was like this old lady, like essentially like used to be a black cat, but like all the stress and just everything. Damn, that is over that layer. Let's give Whistle dot eyes. Yeah, piss. I realized what I did. Think of it as an unopened third eye. Nah, this is like a weird. Fortunately, like most of my hairline kind of covers it, but if I go bald and the Dormant Reaper gets me, it might be over. The hell? Did I draw on the wrong layer? I'm not pissed. I did, didn't I? You got the wrong layer. There we go. There's some brown spots in her hair. She's rusting. But don't tell her that. She'll get really mad. She'll blame Outs for it. Give Wiz a stress arc? Yeah, I'll give Wiz a stress arc. She'll have a realistic panic attack just for you. Something is really up with the calibration of either the input delay. I'm not sure what's up. So I don't think I'm 100% on my draw game right now. I feel like the neck could be a little bit darker to emphasize it. There we go. Oh, that's not about right. Alright, that's... Is it? Maybe it was fine where it was. Shape the thighs. Yay, yippee, realistic panic attack in media. Oh. You guys have yapping more. I've been really focused on this one for some reason. Oh crap. I'm an idiot. We forgot her tail. It's like I knew I was forgetting something. Even the cat girl, hold the cat. Yeah, I like to solve the puzzle. Yeah. I see it. I see the problem. I'll throw a quick ounce in there. Thank you, Google. I want more AI, Google. It's just throw more AI at me. Why not? It's like a really big input delay in my stream, my drawing tablet. The shower's ice cold. So listen to a different playlist. He keeps his showers ice cold. Excuse me, Wiz. Shouting too much chin. Cannot get it right. Well, you know what? Drawing is like chiseling. You can just always go back and hack at the stone. Till you're happy, or till you bash yourself with a hammer. Whichever comes first. But you're not gonna let the marble win, are you? No. Master, but what divine inspiration drove you to draw a peak? What do you mean by peak? Like I appreciate your kind words. You will actually have to be more specific about that. Like I draw a lot of stuff. Is it okay to snort the marble? Man, if you're like an Emperor's Children player like I am, yeah, go ahead, snort the marble. The silence. How does that thing go? The silence offends Slanesh. Yeah, we're almost done with this one, and we could probably like take some requests, I guess. Draw Uncle. Can't forget Uncle. Friendly Marriage as a whole. Um, Honestly, I've always. Oh crap! Almost freaking knocked over my lamp on my Urian Android. Um, yes. I wouldn't really more so call it inspiration. It's just um. Oh, I say that. Ow! I'm gonna change my sitting position. But the thing is, it started out with Itsuzumi fan art. I really like Itsuzumi a lot. Uh, so I drew this. Oh my god! I drew this comic about Itsuzumi about having like 6 kits, and then it seemed people really liked the idea, and I really liked it. And I'm always just drawing this sort of that kind of material, anyways. And I just sort of added more and more original stuff. And it's like, yeah. Scratch my ear real quick. If there's a lot of characters out there that just kind of start as like other characters, and then like you edit them, and then they just become your own thing. There's like that one comic that what was it, Eat Your Guts Out. I didn't like realize like the girl in that was like originally Kakyoin from JoJo Part 3 till I saw like this graph, and I'm like, what the hell? God, I should pull that up, but it's crazy. But yeah, it just kind of stemmed from that. I really just like the sort of bickering relationship between like Konosuba and Aqua and Kazuma here. And then I like Itsumi a lot. And I just kind of like a simple fantasy world. I was also watching like Freyrin at the time. I really like the idea of the fantasy setting after like big old adventure and everything. I enjoy slice of life. Slice of life is very comfy for me, and it's something that's very like easy to write as well. Just draw, you know, and having to draw big adventure pieces. Though admittedly, I think in some of the chapters that I was writing, I did a lot of like just lore dumping. I'm like, and now looking back, I was like, was that necessary? I don't know. the I was thinking about it for a while now. There's a lot of people who write up all this lore. There's this lore. You don't need that. You gotta just focus on the characters. Don't make so many characters. Oh my god. There's accounts out there that'll make like a character every day and they'll just expand their world, and you kind of rob your characters of depth. But I also can't say that because I also make a bajillion different characters, but that's because I love character design, and I'm evil, and I'm stupid, and a hypocrite, and a bigot. And I have several unpaid parking tickets. It's fun. I've loved drawing and thinking about our family marriage. It's a very fun and easy setting, and it's very enjoyable for me to do. I'm almost done with volume 1 here. Oh crap, drawing the wrong layer. Almost done with volume 1, and then I'm gonna try to get it out in print at my publisher. We're gonna work on that. I'll go back, fix some spelling errors, some other things on some pages, maybe update the art for chapter 1. Because admittedly, the art for chapter 1 is very scuffed, but I think it's important for you to just, if you have any sort of project or anything, to just get started on it. Just getting your foot in the door is good. If you look like a lot of webcomics and a lot of things, even like big ones out there, and I've reached about this before. It's just Doom guy from okay, I could drop that. Sorry. Oh my god, I had a phlegm attack. Yeah, I could draw that here in a second, but it's just important for you to get your like project started. Otherwise, you're just gonna be like one of those people who are like, having like, I hate those Twitter posters just like, oh, me when I imagine my character, like let's just get to the good part. I'm like, or just all this stuff. Like, just draw it. Just draw it. Just in the end of the day, just draw it. Just your art will get better. Does it always will? Um, if you look at other artists and like stuff for that, I do love some slice of life, especially. But yeah, there are a bunch of whole comic artists and stuff out there where their work has noticeably got better over the times, and that's fine. It's like I have a buddy of mine who's really like working on his comic, and he's just not done anything with it, and I want him to put it out. I'm just, come on, I want to see your work. It'll get better, and that's fine. I'll start somewhere, but you need that momentum. That's the thing. And the problem is I've lost that momentum a couple of times. It's hard, but I think having a big project like this is something nice. It's like, oh yeah, I gotta work on it. It's like, I know what I need to draw. I need to draw a lot of other stuff. I need to work on comms, and I need to work on merch. But just having this is also really nice, because it's just like, yeah, I can work on this. This is something just for me to think about or draw. It's so cute, and it's so simple, and that's what a story needs to be. Like, you elevator, something you could like yell at like an exec in an elevator under 15 seconds is like, fantasy cyber life, like, like, just yell it, just like. But that's just me. There are people who want these like waxing poetic stories, and that's fine. His to their own. She kind of brown for this holster or sheath. It's fair. Hardest fighters ever started after all. I had another webcomic that never took off, and the problem was I think it was too serialized, even though that ideally I think when I started actually writing it down, we got here now to whatever. I think I'm on chapter 20. Even though they're like 5 to at the most like 10-page chapters, it has become a little bit serialized, but I think it's fine. I think for the most part, most of the chapters that you read don't really need to be read in order, and as well as just any of the comics that I make off of Twitter, which is fine. But it has become a little serialized, but I do have stories and arcs that I kind of want to tell with the characters, especially now that I've introduced the stepbrothers and things like that, as well as like Ounce's pact with Uncle. Though it might be some balance between different storylines and different things to get there, but yeah, there are some like things I've regretted, and I'm like, oh man, I should have taken more time on that. But it's like, I only have so many pages, and as one person, it's like I'm just gonna roll with the punches and take it. Why not? I could always do better, but I got my foot through the door and did it, I guess. But that's my whole thing. Because I beat myself up about inaction. Alright. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't have a caption for this. I just wanted to draw them. We'll post this on Twitter. I just think they're cute, and I love drawing Wits and Outs together because I'm a sad, hopeless romantic person. but yeah, I think someone suggested Doom Guy playing with the kids. So yeah, oh, I could draw that. We'll go over here back to the Doodle stream page. Oh god, what is that? I'll throw these guys up here real quick. Comic's the worst. You can revise and release it as an extra chapter or remake the comic. Yeah, that's fine. That's the advantage of having like a web thing about it. And I probably will like either add some more pages or fix some things in the physical publication. Something that we'll have to do is kind of work on the big splash title page, like the front cover. As making the Arfaley marriage part bigger than the dungeon crawler part. As unfortunately, with the success of Dungeon Crawler Carl, that name is damn. It makes my life harder to function with the series. But I've had that thing in my pocket for years. Originally, Dungeon Crawler was a story about just Ounce as a kid. And I'll probably get back into that in like some sort of flashback chapters and things. Where the hell did I'm trying to post this right now and I don't know where to put it. Sorry. Suppose exceeds the number of allowances attached. What are you talking about? Whatever. I'll just post that later. Who cares? But yeah, I think there is like an advantage to web comic format. My greatest enemy, the naming thing. Names are fine. I typically try to keep short, dumb, silly little names. Unfortunately, I was going for like a whole bit with all the kits, like Whis, Wan, Wit, Wen, and then Kilo is the only one that Ounce got a name. Like Ounce's dad is called Galon, and but yeah, Doom Guy with the kits. I'm not sure which Doom Guy you want. I think someone said the Doom Guy with the big cape. So was that Doom the Dark Ages Doom? I'm gonna have to draw Doom, Mr. Doom off of memory here, so I apologize. All I know is now he's like freaking like giant beefcake arms. Ounce is my male role model. Well, that's good. I like Ounce. I think Ounce is not really a bright person, but I think he is still a good kid. Though I think he also suffers from the same sentiment that I do of I'd rather die than tell the person I like I love you. Just kill me. Gonna just draw Mr. Doom. Well, I'll go back and look at his armor. Right now, I can just kind of construct um, his body shape with different circles. So just using shapes and sort of like gesture, we already kind of know. He's got those big fucking space boots, I know that. Well, it's like bandoliers and stuff. Big forearms, large shoulders. Strong man, good heart. Yeah. But yeah, the original webcomic of not webcomic, the original comic series that I had like back in high school of Dungeon Crawler was like a kid Ounce. He was like a little kid with a giant backpack, and his whole thing was that his dad died, like you know, like he does, and he tries to go support his mother, so he goes and like dungeon crawls, and like he would go find all this amazing and great equipment. In like the first like sort of like draft that I had, Ounce Ounce found a talking sword, which is funny because, but it was a different talking sword. Essentially, like essentially it's still very much the same as it wrote it in the comic, where the world Lhasa sort of exists as like this giant, like ever-shifting, like tectonic plates of like history and time, and they just sort of overlapped each other. And this dungeon was just essentially a sinkhole that like Ounce went into, and at the bottom of it was like this ancient like sort of samurai-esque like what is that game called? Like Dynasty Warrior Civilization that just like it collapsed, and there was like a Dragon Slayer sword that was just a giant like washing pole sword from like Dark Souls, and it talked. And it's like, ah, you are pure of heart, and you can grab me. And then like Kid Ounce is like, all right, like the talking sword, like this is gonna sell for like so much. And then the sword is like, what are you talking? You're gonna sell me? Does it take place in the future? Present? What does? Dungeon Crawler sort of takes place in like all over. I plan to jump forward, back, and we're just gonna be hopping everywhere. Just look at Wiss's face, whether or not she has a scar, or whether or not she has a bit ear. You'll know, or if Wiss is even there at all. I think Wiss is such a good gauge of like what time it is. I don't want to draw all the kits, so I'm just gonna draw Kilo. Because Kilo's my favorite. Sir Manos was not really inspired by Conquest. He kind of just looked like that before, like, Conquest was even a thing. So people were like, "Oh, dude, he looks just like Conquest." Like, he's a cool old guy with a mustache. Like, what do you want? I just like guys with mustaches. I think they're cool. I can talk about Dungeon Crawler all day. Yeah, essentially Ounce, the sort of like the first draft of the original Dungeon Crawler is kind of rewritten now. There's some stuff in the dungeon that Wisp found, not Wisp, Alex found, or some events that happened afterwards. But for the most part, Alex did do some dungeon crawling as a child to help support his family after the death of his father, and then he joined Sir Manos as a squire, and that's kind of how he learned how to fight. I think one of the best things, like, was a fan suggestion where they're like, Uncle's sword, so his flame looks like a hand. And I was like, oh my god, you're right. I think it would just be nice to kind of give Uncle Sword a hand now. That's kind of what I started doing. Which is like one of the best. And that's the thing, you learn these things, they kind of come up. Inspiration is like this thing that never has to be forced. It will come to you sometimes. Do not like blow your own head off, or like give yourself a headache over trying to get inspiration. Literally just sit down and like it'll come back to you later. Inspiration is just magical sometimes. Like I'll just be in the shower. I think the shower is great, or like long walks, or just like listening to music. It will just come to you, or just looking at art. Yeah. As well as just with drawing in general. I always do say draw. Don't beat yourself up if the drawing isn't good. Just sketch or doodle something, and that's fine if it's bad. The fact is that you showed up that day and you drew is good. You're keeping up your momentum. Because drawing is I cannot open this box of candy. Because drawing is essentially... Fuck, I don't even want the candy. I'm just gonna eat the Jaffa cake. Drawing is a muscle, and you gotta keep up that momentum. The momentum is very important. I didn't bring that Alan served the kids beef parts because Romanos they didn't eat it. That's right. Yeah, no, I don't think Alex could afford that many beef hearts. Well, that's more detail here. I've been liking this brush. This is a good brush. I'm very glad that Aldi started selling Jaffa cakes. Oh. I remember watching the Yogs cast, and they always talk about Jaffa cakes. He finds the heart in his dungeon. In the dungeon. No, I think Wisp would literally be so mad at him if he started like feeding his kids like dungeon meat. There probably is like a sort of stigma to eating like dungeon monsters in this world. Imagine it's like the equivalent of eating like bush meat or whatever, or like roadkill. Like you don't want to be eating that. Who knows? Like you don't know where that thing's been. Like I said before, I'm not gonna look up a reference. We ball. That's how we do it here. His helmet is like squatter. Okay, I'll look up a reference because it's killing me. broke me. An 800 bull in the dungeon. Oh man, oh my god. I forgot how cool Doom Guy is. How was it so far off? I love this song. But, man, I would... God damn, he's so cool. It's amazing to me that Doom made such a resurgence back in popularity. Spider is almost like... Something about his visor I'm not getting right, it's killing me. I think I'm drawing it. Yeah, that's closer to where it should be. Wait a second. Lolo. All right. Let's go back. I need more suggestions. What do we have here? Let's just finish. Close this off. Save it. Done. Completed forever. Let's draw an RE1. Is it just the pioneer from Satisfactory? Let me look that up. This is just it's like a person on like a BMX thing. Sure, I'll sketch this for you. Why not? No, it's not really. Elvis and the kids having a brick fight. There's a brick fight in the next chapter. There is a brick fight. Let's draw this. Why is my bit rate? I don't know. It's Was the brick thing something you did as a kid? No, the bricks kind of stemmed from an idea of absurdity. I didn't realize how many people actually did play with bricks, until after the comic came out, that I was just like, haha, you're just broke enough to the point where you're just playing with, like, mortar bricks, and just kind of throwing at them like a little game. I don't know where it actually came from. I think it stems from the idea of just playing with like wooden blocks and just like, as a kid, I would take paper and I would like cardboard and I would draw like sort of not like, you know, like some people do to proxy models, or it's just like you made like these little cardboard cutout standees because you didn't have action figures. So in a way, I guess I kind of did something similar. Man, there's a sword in my mouth that is causing me pain. The next game stream we'll probably do will be a solo stream with Fish, or more Halo. I'm trying to hopefully do more draw streams. More of the draw streams will probably be more actual like commission work, but you know, just kind of have it as a recording. I think it's nice to start showing people my progress. Just putting myself out here. Was gonna do a sort of Ace Combat stream, but I had to delete Ace Combat to make space for Halo. I already beat Ace Combat anyway, so it would have just been me replaying it on stream. Regardless, I have the PlayStation 2 Ace Combat to be playing. Too much a complicated design for this request. I never heard of this game, but you seem to be a fan of it, so that's fine. I got one person right. And again, I live under a rock, on an island, on a different planet, so I'm old. I don't really play video games no more. Where if I ever get millions of dollars, I'm gonna help you make $100 on the Taylor's game. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. There's that one guy on Twitter won the lottery where his name was Shark. After group. I really don't need for this, but the draw I'm working on. Satsuki Gold Ship. Eventually I'll draw that later. Some other gold ship in here. An RE1. There's a comic, Rice Shower. I love gold ship. Alright, the kids haven't recommended it. I think with this drawing I want to do a little bit different composition. The composition's very fun and important. Because in this, Wiss does really love her kids. I know sometimes I make Wiss a little too mean or serious. She kind of has to be. Yeah, bear with me here. This looks a little delirious in this photo. I don't think that's the image I want to go for now anymore. Maybe like more smug. Sometimes I draw hands a little too big, but I think that's fine. It's a cartoon. I mean, hands are big. Hands or heads a little bit too big. That's fine. I don't think that's as egregious as drawing too small. I talked about this before in previous streams. It is a pet peeve of mine to see tiny heads. Need to watch that new episode, Chain Smoking Cat. It looks so good. I just got Lord. Oh, hi Jamie. Welcome back. Ow, don't bite me. Pretty decent foreshortening. The Cerno's math class. As you all know, there are no buses in Gensokyo. Say I'm not talking as much as I usually do. The other streams I was yapping. I swear. I guess I'm just more locked in today. This oil paintbrush is not that bad. Oh, huh? Where is that beautiful melody? That'll be cumbia. Cumbia is the best. Nothing beats Mexican music. It's probably like a brick. I imagine Wiz kept around. And Wiz still has ounces pet rocks. Juan's hair isn't black. What am I doing? Alright. This is probably the brick that Wiz kept herself. Probably keeps one of like a princess. No, that was hers. If you have any more suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna continue on this run here. He's purple for an amazing reason. I think YouTube would kill me if I started playing Uma Musume music. Surely it wouldn't. Thank you for drawing the Pioneer. Yeah, no problem. If anyone else has suggestions, just let me know. The Inari ones are really cute. I wish there was an Inari one cosplayer at AX. There wasn't. Shape! Good night. Thank you so much for staying in the stream. Have a good night. That's not me logging off. That's me just wishing you good work. Good night. Oh, that's way too purple. Sometimes I don't like the official color or something, so just eyeball it. You know? Who's gonna stop me? I know you aren't. Enjoy more muted colors. Something I like about Nori one is that she's very, I guess is intentional, fox or dog coded. Like Stella Light is very cat coded, very dog coded Uma. I don't know what theme this is supposed to be. I gotta see. Venerable Ancient Battlefield? Hanako's theme? I don't see it. god. Ah! Flashbang. Maybe my nub is all worn out. I think that's my issue right now. Here we'll shade right here to the neck where the collarbone is. So maybe the breeds pop a little more. Oh, that's not what I wanted. What tablet do you use to draw on? This is a Huon tablet, though I can't exactly remember the exact one I purchased. The Huon Canvas. The Huon Canvas 13 is what I draw on. pretty good. Getting a string tablet is probably something I'd like highly suggest to anyone who ever gets into drawing. Um, it costs more, but is definitely worth the investment to have like a screen you can draw on and see. Just because looking up at your uh, monitor is not great. For breasts, you kind of want to add some blush. So you get that. Back to the skin tone. Do that. You can make it a little bit rosier. Skin tone, maybe a little bit lighter than the skin tone. If you want, you can kind of do the same thing with the thighs. That kind of person. Yeah, so that's a decent sketch of an RA1. I'm not sure if I want to work any more on this. I'll just do one more sketch or something. Then I'll call it a year at 10 o'clock. I didn't draw as much as I did last time, but it's probably because I did an actual colored piece. Can I? No, I don't want to get beamed off my YouTube for drawing Satsuki Gold Chip. Not yet. I'll just end my stream with the way I did it last time. I'll draw my wife. Let me tell you something. God, I forgot he had hair. Koishi, Eevee, no. I could draw Koishi. Not sure how I feel about this Yuri. Dun, 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 dun. Flight of the Bamboo Cutter, Genetic Princess. Like I said before on other streams, I love Girls Last Word. Everyone should watch Girls Last Word and read Girls Last Word. It generally saved me. Best piece of fiction, I think, ever. Extreme bias. I may have already lost my juicer today. Dun, 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 dun. Hmm. Thing about this I don't like. I don't know what. I think that's the problem. I don't draw you as much anymore. Just sometimes I don't feel right. I don't know what it is. Doesn't exactly feel like her. Maybe she's too tall. Maybe she's not wide enough. Maybe that's it. Maybe she's just not wide enough. I should draw you more. You return back to being the you guy. No, that doesn't look right either. What is it? What am I doing wrong? Come back to the head later. That's it right now. We'll just continue drawing. I think that's why for the most time I haven't drawn on stream or done a bunch of stream drawing. Is some days I just can't figure out what it is I don't like about my art. Not being like satisfied with it. Yeah, I don't like the sailor. Something. Hmm. If there's any character I'd like to insert from media into Dungeon Crawler, who would it be? Ugh, that's a good question. Off the top of my head. I love Kaiman from Dorohedoro. I think he's really cool. Master Chief. I don't know. Please Sinister You on Drive. SpongeBob, because he deserves to be. Hi, I'm SpongeBob. There, that's better. I live because the I love my wife burns brighter than me. I don't know. You sneezed? Why do I love her so much? Uh, it's kind of simple. It's kind of cheesy. Girls Last Doors was a piece of media that really, especially Yuri, was a very piece of media that I found in a very bad time. Uh, I was stuck in like a dead end job. It was like out of high school. It was not doing good, and it's back like the webcomic was still a thing, like back before the manga, and like my friend showed me it, and it's just like Yuri's positivity is like one of the best things that like it's made me a lot better. I'm a very more positive person, very more. I think I used to be more spiteful and like worried person, like, anxious and all this, but I was very happy and like calm soul. You kind of need that. I strive for that kind of positivity in life. It's too short to be angry and sad, frustrated. Doesn't mean that you can't feel those feelings. They're human. It's part of the experience. Just don't let it control you. Ah! I think I'm just losing my juice today. And I don't got it. Not like the other day that I had it. But I did some decent drawing. And we did more coloring than drawing today. And, that's fine. Good thing I want to draw one more thing. At least tempt. I got the. Once the stream is over, I have to look at my freaking stylus and my tablet settings. There's like some sort of input to layers. There's something that it's the stream, and I have crap Wi-Fi. It is into you. I'm struggling with that U. I think we're just gonna draw Oza now. We just draw kind of creeping looking. We'll remove this head and put it in later. I think it's funny the idea to have a wife that walks around like a freaking cryptid. Fucking dinosaur arms. entirely sure what I wanted her to be doing in this pose. I was just thinking about her. Simon is about to interrupt you with some. Oh god. Oh no. Ooh. Something is talked a lot about meditation the other day, the other stream, other types of meditation, and getting into your workflow. That day I was in the very much the talking meditation, while today is the silent. Just be like that. You just have different days and different ways of locking in sometimes. I'm sorry. Feel free to ask me anything. But I'll probably stop after this drawing. Something is up with like my tablet settings. There's not really much more that I can add to this drawing. I'm getting kind of tired. So, I think for the end here, this is going to be the end of the stream. Thank you so much for those of you who stuck around and watched, and yeah, you can always come by on these suggestions. Always happy to donate. Continue reading a webcomic. I'll try to get a new chapter out there. Yeah, I apologize. This is kind of a more low energy stream, but you know, I'm just drawing, chilling. Always feel free to watch. You have a great day. Next thing I'll probably stream will be fish, and that'll be fun. Bye bye.